We can go ahead.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, what happened? No, it's still going.
What?
Yeah.
It's still recording?
Yeah, it ran out. It's timed. It timed out.
What do you mean timed
That's
out?
what happened. It's going now again.
I don't understand. Timed out how?
It's got a timer on it. It went up to 40 minutes or something and quit.
Why would it do that?
So then I pressed the button and it started again.
It's recording now?
Yeah. I wonder why it did that. I don't know why it does that. Huh.
So, that was the strict injunction of Gurdjieff's grandmother to Gurdjieff. He was more or less 8 years of age. In life, never do as others do. And she noticed Gurdjieff's confusion. What? Either do nothing, just go to school, you know, like public school, huh?
Yeah.
Gurdjieff had a lot to say and wrote about public education, all of which he is right about. All of that he wrote, and all of everything he said about public education is all true. And even his grandmother said it, either do nothing, just go to school, or do something nobody else does. Do something nobody else does. Do something nobody else does. And whereupon Gurdjieff's grandmother, she immediately, without hesitation and with a perceptible impulse of disdain for all around her, like, you know, no fear of death, yeah, and knowing the difference, and conscious, and so on. And yeah, right, with commendable self-cognizance, self-awareness, gave up her soul directly into the hands of his faithfulness, the Archangel Gabriel. Gurdjieff continues to write, I think it will be interesting and perhaps even instructive for you to know that all this made so powerful an impression on me that I was suddenly unable to endure anyone around me. And as soon as we left the room where the mortal planetary body of the cause of my rising lay, my grandmother, I very quietly, trying not to attract any attention, stole away to the pit where during Lent the bran and potato peelings were stored for our sanitarians, that is to say, our pigs. Lent. Can you explain say something what Lent is?
Lent is the period of 40 days before Easter where you fast in remembrance of the Good Friday, of Christ's death on the cross and the resurrection.
Fasting and remembrance.
Yeah.
Is Lent.
Lent, yeah.
And I lay there in that pit without food or drink, in a tempest of whirling and confused thoughts, which fortunately for me, I only had a very limited number of thoughts in my childish brain, right until my mother's return from the cemetery, when the weeping that was shaking her after finding me absent and searching for me in vain broke in on me. At once I climbed out of the pit and stood a moment on the edge, for some reason or other with hands outstretched. And then I ran to her, my mother, and clinging fast to her skirt, involuntarily began to stamp my feet. Why, I don't know. To imitate the brain of the donkey that belonged to our neighbor, the bailiff. Why, I don't know. Why all this produced such a strong impression on me just then, and why I almost automatically behaved so strangely, I still cannot make out. Though during recent years, particularly on the days known as Shrovetide, I have pondered over it a great deal, trying to discover the reason. What's that? Shrovetide? What's that? Anything you're familiar with?
Time before Ash Wednesday.
Shrovetide. Time before Ash Wednesday.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. I have only reached the logical supposition that it was because the room where this sacred scene occurred, which was to have tremendous significance for the whole of my future life. And remember, this is Gurdjieff describing his early life. Was permeated through and through with the sense that the scent of a special incense brought from a monastery of Mount Athos. Is that how you pronounce that? Mount Athos. Yeah.
Probably.
Right. Mount Athos.
Athos.
Mount Athos. And very popular.
Probably.
Yeah, and very popular among followers of every shade of belief of the Christian religion. Whatever it may have been, those are the facts, as written by Gurdjieff here.
I see that.